Hi there, welcome back. We just left the Den of the Cobalt Brothers. Hi there, Dirk the Range. We murdered your kobolds. And in thanks, he will give us a thing. Boots of sheltering. Reinforced full plate. Fortification. Uh, oh, yeah, I'll take the fortification so I can explain how fortification works. I think I did in an earlier video, but fortification is super handy. So we are going to be giving up our electric and magic resistance for this. But what this is fortification. So just like we can roll a critical hit on a natural 20, anybody else in the entire game can also roll a critical hit on us for a natural 20. And critical hits in D&D are super deadly, and I'm talking like triple or quadruple damage deadly. So having fortification gives you a chance to not be crit, essentially. So like if I was at 50, so I'm at 43% right now. So this means when I get crit, there's a 43% chance that that crit doesn't happen. And if this was at 100%, that means I will never get critical hit, which is amazing. Because and monsters crit just as much as I do, and like when I crit for triple damage, which is like huge. Alright, let's do one more quest before I call it for the day. Let's do this quest up here. Hello, Dalsima Cordy. I will find your book for you.
The librarian cheerfully agrees to show you his collection. He leads you below the tower, then motions you closer to speed.
Well, it should be easy to let you locate the book you require. Once you find it, I'll leave it to you to pursue it in privacy. Thanks. Privacy is exactly what I was looking for. Totally not here to steal your book or anything. And it is very early right now when I'm recording
The
this.
air is chilly and damp. Despite this, the books seem bone dry. Magic must be at work here.
Of course, you guys could be watching this video at like 9 o'clock at night, and I'd never know. That's the wonderful thing about
The
making
librarian
videos.
scans the shelves, muttering to himself. Best wait for him to leave before trying to steal Dalsamara's books.
Just gonna hide back here in the meantime.
The librarian has left the room. Quick, obtain the book and return. The librarian's voice shrieks, I know your true intentions, thief. My traps will be the end of you.
Let's dodge those. And yeah, this is explaining what I was just trying to say about undead. So, man, it would be nice if we still had that mace here. Oh, wait. Do we have a blunt weapon? We do not have a blunt weapon, fortunately. And undead are immune to poison, so we can still chip them down with our poison axe, but it is much less effective. If I had like a holy hammer, possibly one of unholy cosmic frost, this would be much more effective. Sorry, I'm tired. I realized I was recording these, like, I started recording this very early in the morning, so I'm probably going to take a nap after I'm done with these. Luckily, zombies are not immune to poison. I'm not sure what the logic behind that is, but I'm not going to question it. That's a lever. Let's pull it to see what happens. There's a passageway. With a lever at the bottom. Let's pull it and see what happens. Oh, zombies. Hi there, zombies. I can't fight while swimming. Luckily, I know you are not vulnerable to poison. And zombies' resistance is against bludgeoning and piercing, which I know from the tabletop game, so my slashing axe is perfect for them. Let's pull a lever and see what it does. What's down here? Nothing! Oh well. a healing potion, just in case. And okay, we pulled some levers. Not sure what they did. Let's keep pulling levers and see what happens. As long as they aren't immediately triggering traps and killing us, we're good. And if you're in a group with other players, don't just pull random levers willy-nilly. But like when you're solo like here, this is kind of how you learn. It's like, ooh, what does this do? Ooh, what does this do? That's some lightning. Ooh, but we can't dodge it. Oh, there's zombies here to prevent us from dodging. Hireling, you stay here. See if I can make my way through the lightning. Ow, ow! Okay, ow. Okay, definitely can't make my way through the lightning. There's a shrine in this dungeon. No, not one that I've seen. Oh boy, cool. You guys get an early video today, because I just died. Okay, so how does death work in this game? Essentially, yeah, so unless you have someone in the party capable of casting Raise Dead, or there's a resurrection shrine you can take someone to, your options is basically just release back to your bind point, which kicks you out of the dungeon and kicks you back to a tavern, or possibly all the way back to Korthos if you forget to set your bind point. I know sometimes when I'm playing Korthos, I'll randomly see like a level 25 demigod just kind of ride back, and I'm just like, what the hell are you doing here? Oh right, you probably forgot to set your bind point. But yeah, unfortunately, we dead. Dying gives us a negative level here, which is basically -1 to everything. And this also applies if you get like raised dead. So something of an advanced tactic you'll sometimes see people do is like if they're about to die, they'll like intentionally die right next to the res shrine. So they'll die, walk up to the res shrine, get revived, start fighting, die, walk up to the res shrine, get revived, and they'll just kind of keep resing themselves over and over, which is not the most effective thing in the world, because every time you die, your gear takes damage. Another thing from World of Warcraft, so dying, the main cost of dying is money and time. You'll never lose experience points from dying, which is very nice. Unfortunately, let me explain how item damage works. So you'll notice something of ours has been permanently damaged. So unfortunately, every single item in the game cannot quite be it's called if an item is tradable, basically. If an item has generally most items in the game you can trade with other players. Why am I talking about trading? Well, if an item is unbound like this, so you'll see this item here, our Mullen's Great Axe, because it was from Korthos, it is bound to character. Meaning this item, because it's bound to us, will never take permanent damage. However, this item, our rapier over here, it is not bound to us, meaning we could trade this freely, meaning it will take permanent damage. So basically, if you want to be able to trade an item with other players, it will occasionally take permanent damage. There are ways to fix this, and it's part of the reason that I have been hoarding these Siberius Dragon Shard fragments. There are rituals you can do on items to either bind them to you or to add hardness to them to like make them harder to damage. But generally, if you find a particular item like that you want to hold on to, like for instance, if I really liked this Venomous Great Axe here, I could do a ritual on it to bind it to me, meaning I could never sell it, but it would also never take permanent damage. However, I'm probably gonna find another Great Axe in a few levels that will replace this. However, if I don't, alternatively, if I wanted to use this particular Great Axe over and over and over again, or if I was about to like reincarnate and I wanted a badass low-level weapon, that would be a reason to bind something to you. Or if you find like a really rare item that you're never gonna sell, then you'd bind that to you. But for the most part, yeah, items take permanent damage and they're not bound to you. But I've never really had an item completely break from permanent damage. And honestly, if it's getting to that point, then you might as well do the bind ritual anyway. Again, it costs Siberius fragments, which are like super abundant and super cheap. But yeah, anywho, as a bit of an anticlimactic end to this video right here. All good, and I will see you guys in the next one.